Here we are.
Oh, I feel sick.
Are you going to be alright, Luke? You're positively green.
I feel sort of seasick. My ears are all stuffy and the ground feels like it's made of marshmallow.
Yep, that'd be the time sickness talking. First jump I made, I felt the same way. Well, Cole, we're going to head off now and see what we can find out. Sounds good. I'll be here waiting for you. Just use that special knock, and I'll let you in. Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if we went back to your own... I was wondering how we'd contact you if you went back to your own time while we were out. Yep, that'd be a pain, all right. Now, you two should skedaddle. I'd like to get home in time for dinner.
Gog's in the back room, dearie.
I was just saying hi.
There's no doubt about it, Professor. We're back in our time.
The surroundings here certainly do seem familiar.
Phew, you know, all this time travel has really worn me out.
Yes, I could do with a rest myself, but we mustn't keep Cog waiting.
You're right. So, shall we go find Inspector Chelmy?
That will be our second stop. First, I'd like to run by my office at the university.
So we're taking a break?
Not quite. I need to do a little prep work for our session with Inspector Chelmy. Preparation, my boy, is the foundation upon which every good investigation is built.
Right you are, Professor.
Now that we're back at our own time, we can reach the university by bus in a matter of minutes. Let's go, Luke. Scarf and stash it. Stash and scarfing. And how you doing, young fella?
Oh, hello there. Nice to see you again.
Again? What's this again business? I just thought I'd give you some advice is all.
Alright, shoot.
Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these...
Well, if you're going to talk about picarettes, we already know all about them.
That's so, big deal. It's not all that's great a secret anyhow.
Oh, well, okay. Well, thank you. We should really go now. We've got a lot to do.
Wait, don't just run off like that. I have a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you. So please don't come back.
Find the clock tower.
To find the clock tower in the village below, just follow these directions. Go straight and take the first left. Take the next right and then the next left, and you will be in front, and it will be right in front of you. To which spot, A through H, is the clock tower located? Okay, there were two that led to F, but I think the one from C to H to go forward, take the first left, take the next right, and then the next left. It'd be right in front of you. Because the other ones, I think I had to, like, pause, go forward, and then take a turn. Whereas with this one, it's just go forward, stop, turn, stop, turn. Like, it makes more sense. So we'll go with that one.
Here's my answer.
Then it would be F.
Let me think this through again.
The directions are correct if you start from the right spot, of course.
Here's my answer. I don't know what to say.
I was accidentally muted for this part, so I was just pointing out that I was getting confused as to which direction was left and right, as you saw. And obviously, when you're going forward, you take a left, then you're forward, you change which direction is left and right accordingly. Yeah, so figured out what the actual answer was by taking a minute to stop and think of which direction is this person facing. Whoopsie doodles, I was muted. All right. So that was that. I hopefully voiced over that and explained my thought process. Whoops. Correct. The clock tower is located at spot H. The directions are from spot A if you're facing spot D. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah, we got there. How was that for a fun puzzle? It's in your top 10, yeah?
It was okay, I guess.
What? It's just okay. Oh, I get it. You're playing it cool. You want to let on that my puzzle rocked your socks off.
You might be thinking too hard about this.
T. man needs to calm down. Hello there, lad. Back to chat with your old pal, Stash and Scarfin, yeah?
Actually, we're in a bit of a hurry here. Maybe another time.
He's like, you came to me. You came to me. Quite dank. Bus stop time. Do you have another? He does. Okay. I think you got another problem. Oh, hey there, small fry. What can I do for you?
I noticed there's a bus stop up ahead. London still has bus service, doesn't it?
Of course, we got more buses than you can shake a stick at. What an odd question to ask.
Excellent! Did you hear that, Professor? London's buses still run.
I heard, Luke. Your exuberance is appreciated, but we don't want to unsettle our friend here. Geez, I've never seen someone get so jazzed about riding the bus. Well, if you like buses, you're gonna love this little number. Jazzed up. The up wasn't there. How many people? Number 45. I was riding a double-decker bus, and the tour guide on the upper level told me that, including myself, there were 25 tourists in the lower level and 40% as many tourists in the upper level. How many people total were in the bus? Not percentages, no, please. No, I beg of you. Okay, I've been here a while. I'm gonna guess here because that's what I do. So if it was 24%, half of that would be 12. So you'd go like 11, 10 or something like that. But since this is 25 we're working with and not 24. We're gonna go with 11. So how many people total were in the bus? 36? That's a lot of numbers. And 40% as many tourists in the upper level.
This one's
why
as
are there
good
3
as sold.
boxes?
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
40% is 2/5, but even if you get that, there's a catch. Yeah, we're gonna power through this. Even if you think you got the answer from a quick calculation, you might have completely overlooked something. The driver. The driver's in the bus. I still don't know the number, so I can't add the driver to that. Don't forget that it was the tour guide who gave you all this information. Yes. The upper level has 40% as many tourists as the bottom level. In other words, 2/5 of 25 tourists, or 10 tourists. So that's 35 total tourists. Is that everyone, though? So it's 36. Didn't I... So that's 35 total tourists. Is that everyone, though? I put 36, did I not? Did I not put 36?
This one's as good as solved.
I did. Okay. Yes, I did just lose picarettes for
Let me
that. It's
think
okay.
this through again.
So there's 37?
Here's my answer.
Okay.
I knew it!
So the tourists... Oh, so it's the tourist, the tour guide, and the bus driver? Ah, okay. Alright. Good job. 37 people were riding the bus. There were 25 tourists in the lower level, and 40% of that is 10 tourists in the upper level. This amounts to 35 tourists. If you then add the tour guide and bus driver, you get a total of 37 people. How many people? You know, I'm a bus aficionado myself. My favorites are the double-deckers around town. I got the microphone way too close to my face. Florence, did you fix the machine?
Well, hello again, Bright Eyes. I trust you found yourself some shiny hint coins?
Some nice... What Was that what she said? Shiny, nice, shiny pincoins? Yes, and your expert direction played no small role.
Lovely, I'm glad I could be of help. Oh, but where's my thank you? Out with it already.
Of course, please excuse me for not issuing proper thanks. We appreciate your assistance.
Yes, thank you. We never would have found them without the help of a wise old lady like yourself. Now, just a moment there, Half-Pint. Who are you calling old? They don't call me Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and nimble as any teenager. I apologize, Miss Florence. I didn't mean to call you old. I know how sensitive some seniors can get about their age.
Look, X-nay on the seniors, eh?
Senior? Oh, you just don't get it, do you? Looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson the old-fashioned way, with a puzzle.
A heartfelt heart.
In my younger days, I was considered quite the catch. This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one?
This is a trick question. What do you mean? My instinct says B. Instinct it is then.
This one's as good as solved.
No.
I don't know what to say.
Pay close attention to what each gentleman is holding in his hands. Yes. I was like, isn't there some part of an instrument called, like... I don't know if it's on a violin, though. Note guy.
How about this?
Okay, tell me why. Tell me why.
Phew, that's a relief.
Sure, okay. Lovely answer. It was him, all right. He made a heart out of the magazine he was holding. Quite a creative gesture, eh? There's no inspiration like true love.
Oh my goodness, I love him. You two are smart cookies when it comes to puzzle solving, I'll give you that.
The compliment means all the more coming from a lady such as yourself, Florence. One so old and wise. I do hope we run into each other again sometime.
Now you're making me blush. You can sweet-talk me if you like, but you should know I'm a married woman. Seems our friend here has taken a shine to you, Professor.
A woman. It's a Riddleton. Let's make our way back to my office now. Which bus goes to Gressenhella University?
Scotland Yard! Scotland Yard! I want to go to... Right,
Gressenhella. Gressenhella, you!
I have to admit that I've gotten a bit turned around with all this time traveling. What are we investigating now?
Feeling a bit discombobulated, my boy. I can hardly blame you.
It's also not every day that I travel to the future and meet my adult self. I could do with a bit of a review on our case as it currently stands.
Very well, let's see if we can bring you up to speed. Alright, do you remember why Big Luke called us to the future?
To stop the evil Professor Layton, right?
And what exactly are we stopping my future self from doing?
Oh right, we want to stop him from completing his time machine research.
Precisely, which is exactly why you and I were headed to Chinatown.
Oh yes, now it's all coming back to me. But then we failed to get into Chinatown. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Because at that point you started talking about asking the inspector some questions.
Yes, but at the time I had no idea we'd be able to jump back to our own time to question him.
In that sense, it seems we got pretty lucky,
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps. It sounds like something isn't sitting right with you. Is something bothering you?
Indeed, and it's something we've come to investigate. And it's that something we've come to investigate. Ah, we've just about reached our stop. We'll run by my office, and then it's off to see the inspector. You arrived at Gresson Hello U. Save your progress? This one. Yes. The Forgotten Case, Chapter 5. I need to stop by my office and check something. After that, we'll go find Inspector Chelmy.
There you are, Professor. I see you canceled lecture again this week.
Let me guess, are you investigating another strange mystery? Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Rosetta. Yes, something rather pressing has come up. But I'll be sure to hold a makeup session later.
Oh, no worries, Mr. L. As long as I get my credits, I'm not sweating it.
Now, what kind of attitude is that to have, Rosetta? If you want those credits, you'll have to earn them. And as your paper is on the stone relics of Cornwall, I'd say you have your work cut out for you. As your advisor, I insist that you check in with me weekly until your paper's shaped up.
I didn't mean to imply I wasn't interested in the work. I'm very much looking forward to our sessions together. Not every girl has the privilege of receiving private instructions from the great Professor Layton.
What I meant to say is that you should check in during office hours.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice, Professor. I'll see you next week. I don't know what that girl's up to, but it can't be good, Professor.
Nonsense, my boy. I'm sure it's all in your head.
You can't fool me. Did you see the lick she gave you? She's a man-eater, whatever that means.
Oh, dear.
Hey, aren't you the guard we bumped into at the demonstration? Why are you here?
As you may recall, last week's demonstration experienced a few hiccups. When the dust settled, management decided it would be best to cut me loose. I'm sorry to hear that. Excuse me, I don't believe I've properly introduced myself yet. Please, sir, don't bother. Dean Demona filled me in. It's an honor to meet you, Professor Layton. I've actually been holding on to a puzzle just in case you happen to come by. Care to hear it? Number 47, the Shady Trio. Each member of a shady trio was dressed in red, white, and green. However, none of their outfits were the same. Here's what witnesses had to say about them. The men wore the same color jackets. 2 of them had white pants on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. Tap the trio's clothes and change the colors to match the eyewitness's report. Okay. The men wore the same color jacket. One of them had white pants on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. None of their outfits were the same. So the guys are wearing the same jackets. Woman's jacket was green.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No, okay.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
If you start with what you know for sure, the rest shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, if at first you don't succeed.
None of their outfits were the same. Maybe that's it?
Let's see if I've got this right.
Okay. It was just, yeah.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
I thought they meant, like, they don't match each other. But I think it was that, like, he can't have a white hat and white pants. Like, it has to be 3. I just mistook what they were talking about. Smashing. For a shady trio, their colors might be a bit too conspicuous. Simply beautiful work, sir. Thank you so much for indulging me. Not at all. I've quite enjoyed myself. Ah, what a lovely day.
Look at that blue sky.
That's the physics lecture hall.
Yeah, it's not the best view London has to offer. I suppose it's against the rules to run in the university corridors. Corridors.
Ursa, my boy, I've been looking for you. Hello, sir. Didn't you receive my notice that I was on holiday? Oh, that? Yes, everything's in order there. Something else that I need your help with. In that case, please tell me how I can be of assistance to you, sir. Lean in a bit, my boy. What I'm about to ask you, well, I wouldn't like anyone else to hear it. The thing is, I have a puzzle I simply can't work through on my own. My darling granddaughter brought it to me, but I can't, for the life of me, solve the blasted thing. I can see how that could be quite vexing. Vexing is putting it politely. It's hard to feel like the king of your castle when you can't even solve your grandchild's puzzle. It's a rather serious issue for me, Herschel. It certainly sounds that way, sir. Yes. I take it I can count on you to help me work through this thing? But of course. Number 48. 1 out of 1,000. Oh, 1 out of 100 million. Okay. Here are some matchsticks that spell out 100 million. Move one of the matches into the garbage to display a length that is 1/100th of that size. Okay, whether you spin it or throw it away. Ah, 10 centimeters.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Yeah, it's like you either gotta mess with the ending one or like the zeros to get rid of the zeros. 10, 100 meters, 10 centimeters. Okay. Terrific. 100 meters becomes 10 centimeters. Not a million. That's not what we're talking about. Oh, that's it. My granddaughter's going to flip when she hears how clever her granddad is. I'm glad I could help you with your predicament, sir. Likewise. By the way, Herschel, I do have one more small favor to ask of you. Certainly. Let's keep the fact that you helped me with this puzzle between you, me, and the wall, shall we? Of course. After all, you've a reputation to maintain with your granddaughter. It will be our secret. Oh, receptive as always. And what about you there, young man? Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my lips are sealed, sir.
Splendid. For that you have my thanks. One last thing, Herschel. There's a young lady in your office. She said she's waiting for you. I see.
Oh, you must be talking about Flora.
Oh, he was blocking the door. Okay.
Flora!
Hi there, Flora. You two have got some nerve leaving me alone while you go off on another adventure.
Now, Flora, you know that wasn't our intention at all. While we were out investigating one issue, an even more troublesome matter arose.
What kind of troublesome matter?
I'm the troublesome matter you have to worry about.
Couldn't have seen it coming, Flora. Honest.
We went in a time machine.
Really? Of course, we wouldn't have left you behind on purpose.
Luke is quite right. Do forgive us for our oversight.
Well, okay. Just this once. But you two had better not leave me alone again.
Of course not.
He didn't look so happy when he said that. What's the matter, Luke? Don't you like my artifacts? A true gentleman should have a spare hat ready at all times. Ho ho, piqued your curiosity, has it? Ho ho. I'm sure I left an apple on this table. Laura! It's like I had to keep the doctors away somehow. This book was written by a famous puzzle expert from abroad. Laura, do you have my other head coin?
What's done is done, so I guess there's no point in my stewing over it. You two must be awfully tired from all that running around. I just made a pot of tea. I'll go fetch it. Did you just make a promise? Did you just make a promise to Flora?
I believe I may have, and unfortunately, this is one promise I fear I may have to break.
Professor, that's terrible! Not to mention very unlike you to go back on your word.
Well, I didn't see you doing anything to dissuade the poor girl from coming with us. Besides, you know our current case is fraught with danger. I don't want to see her get hurt. Anyway, we need to finish our work here so we can find the inspector. We'd best move quickly.
I suppose you're right, Professor. All right then, what are we looking for here?
Somewhere in my office is a leather-bound notebook with a yellow note sticking out of it. Do you think you can help me find it?
Aye aye, Professor. I'm on the case. Is this the notebook you were talking about?
Why, yes, it is.
Let's see. Information concerning the explosion at the Institute of Polydimensional Research. Did you put this notebook together yourself, Professor? Did you put this notebook together, Professor?
I did, piece by piece. Sadly, most of its contents have been removed.
Whoa, you weren't kidding. Most of the pages have been torn out.
It's been a while since I opened it last. Let me see. At least the newspaper clippings are intact.
What exactly are all these articles from, Professor?
I'll explain more on the bus. But for now, we need to head out. But for now, we need to get out of here before Flora returns.
Voila! I thought you might be hungry, so I made some little crumbers and... cucumber... Oh dear, where did they go?
We wouldn't have left you behind on purpose.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.